going to get a couple back. Here's Speedy Wheeler muscling his way into pay dirt, make it 7-all. This one back and forth early, but once again, back to number 13. If you're Cody Flournoy, you know what to run. Hand it off to that guy, the Bama commit. Crowell on the carry yet again. His second touchdown of the half. It's 14-7. Then just before the break, Landon Duckworth, the South Carolina commit, sends a dart to Juice Gordon. He touchdown, can't spike the ball. That flag's going to come out pretty quickly, but you know, let's celebrate, young man, it's fine. Jackson gets the victory, 28-14.
Juice, you can do that in the NFL. Let's go to Class 6A Region 1 now. Gulf Shores hosting McGill Tulane. Great defense early on in this one. Really great defense all game. Judd Harris hits Dayton Duke, but watch this big tackle here by Lamarion Miller on the defensive side for McGill Tulane. However, more defense from the other side. Blaine Beret tackled here by Cameron Helton. In the backfield, big sack there for the Dolphins. No score until about midway through the second quarter. Gulf Shores quarterback Judd Harris, short pass here to Travis Johnson, and he does the rest. 84 yards to the house, and that would be just about what they needed as Gulf Shores gets the win. Final score, 10-6.
All right, let's head to E.E. Delaney Stadium. The energy high as St. Paul's welcomes in Murphy. And Barnett, looking excited as ever. Loving life as he always is. All right, here we go. Highlights from St. Paul's rolling offensively. Hayden Fincher, Jimbo Boltler, the nice run. They would meet again on that drive for a touchdown. And this one was all St. Paul's against Murphy. Get it on the defensive end, too. Take a look at this guy. You know him? You know that guy?
A little bit. Oregon commit.
Thanks, that what up, man. A little bit of dramatics there from the you know, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't have been on the ground. Anyways, St. Paul's gets the victory 50-6 over Murphy in 6A Region 1 play.
Let's go to 5A Region 1 now. BC Rain hosting at Elberta. BC Rain knocking on the door early on. Simone, you see this tush push everywhere in the NFL. Everybody now getting into it. Here, this is Malachi Adams getting into the end zone, looking like Jalen Hurts. You know, we have been praying for Coach Yelding. It's good to see him out there at the game.
Love it.
With some accommodations there in the golf cart there, watching his team go up 7-0 early and then 14-0 after this handoff to Jermani Rogers ends up in another touchdown. 14-3 BC Rain early on, and your man,
yes, our
guy there
sign
at
guy.
BC Rain. Alberta would get on the scoreboard though a little bit later on. This is Samuel Harrison, rolls out, launches one to Brandon Nolan. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. However, it is BC Rain winning it big. Final score 42-11.
All right, staying in Class 5A Region 1, let's head to Citronelle. Williamson is ranked 3rd in the state, and they would prove why pretty early on here against the Wildcats. Alvin Dinkins in the gun sends a dart across the middle to a wide open Keith Donnelly. 17-yard touchdown strike for the Lions later. Great play design here from the Williamson staff, and Dinkins to John Austin reaches across the goal line for another Williamson score. Still in the first half, it's going to be on the run now. Todrick Withers gets into the end zone for the Lions, and they win big on the road in region play. Final score 57-5. Williamson gets it done against Citronelle.
It's another huge win for Coach Antonio Coleman and company. Yep. They have looked really good early on.
Yeah, they really have. We have plenty more highlights and scores. Fifth quarter will return in just a minute. Stay with us.
Now Fan Cam, brought to you by Greer's.
They were loud over there in Citronelle tonight. Another big region game for the Wildcats. The community spirit always really high there, Simone, over at Citronelle High.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of spirit there for our Greer's Fan Cam. Meanwhile, our game of the week earlier featured UMS and Viger. The Wolfpack get the big win to stay atop, ranked there in Class 5A, 39-26. We heard from head coach Renardo Jackson just a minute ago. Listen in.
Excited to be able to get out of here with a win. Playoff atmosphere, tough ball game. We knew that their tempo would cause some issues, and I'm just glad we weathered the storm and found a way to win.
What players do you think made the biggest impact in tonight's game?
Man, I think that, of course, Sammy Dunn, man, be able to drive us down the field a few times when we were down. He played well. We had some defensive players that made some key stops. And so just it was a great collective team effort.
Anything else you want to say about the Wolves tonight?
Man, just thank God for the opportunity to lead this program. Thank Coach for great sportsmanship, great atmosphere, man. He's a great guy, doing a great job, man, and I just enjoyed the ball game.
Thank you very much.
That's there from Coach Renardo Jackson. Move over to Class 7A Region 1. Foley at Daphne. Quarterback Christian Seeger with the pass to C.J. Gardner. Gets into the end zone for the touchdown, folks. Get used to that combination because next possession, once again, it is Seeger going to your main man, number 0, C.J. Gardner again. It looks like deja vu. It's not, I'm telling you. 2 different passes, 14-0 early for Coach Kenny King and the Trojans. A little bit later on, he had another touchdown, and also Jason Miles hit a touchdown as well for the Trojans as Daphne goes on to win it big. Final score on this one, 38-7.
Staying in Class 7A, let's head over to Davidson, a record crowd for Community Day for the Warriors, welcoming in Fairhope from across the bay. The Pirates would get on the board early here into the end zone and get the scoring going on the short touchdown run, but the Davidson defense would settle in, force the fumble and recover, and the Davidson offense would take advantage. How about Micah Spivey, the signal caller for Davidson? Check him out here, looking nothing, tucks and runs all the way into the end zone. He does a great play there by Spivey, but Fairhope gets the victory on the road, 14.
And now, Play of the Week, brought to you by 22nd State Bank.
It is that time again, our Play of the Week candidates. We pick the plays, you pick the winner. Let's check out our 3 nominees. Play number 1 coming from Jackson, non-region action. Running back E.J. Crowell, absolute domination. Nobody from Baker could bring him down. Simone, I think people will say, I remember seeing E.J. Crowell on 5th quarter back in the day. Huge play there to open the scoring. Play number 2, another big-time run from another big-time player. This is Deshaun Spencer of Saraland. He breaks loose, gets in front of the Spanish Fort defense, and he is gone as the Spartans win it big today. Play number 3, you got to see to believe. It comes from the St. Michael defense, submitted to us by the Cardinals coaching staff. Watch this interception in their big game against Satsuma.
This is crazy.
You would think this play is over. Okay, touchback. No, absolutely not. At least 5 players get their hands on the football here. Lateral after lateral after lateral. This is true team defense. This play is known for all of this team is known for all of its offense, but good
Another
gosh,
one.
the defense.
As 000s hit it the clock there at halftime too. They're up 42-0. Add a touchdown to it before half.
Nobody even give credit to St. Michael's defense with the big
all of them.
6 there.
The Cardinals.
Well, I gotta love it. Now you can scan the QR code on your screen right now. Vote for the Play of the Week winner. The poll is open on our website, WKRG.com. We will announce the winner on Monday night, and we will have more 5th quarter after the break.
Wrapping things up here on fifth quarter in Class 7A, MGM beats Robertsdale 37-0. In 6A, Theodore gets a big win over Baldwin County to stay perfect in region play, 41-14. Over St. Michael gets a big win over Satsuma. We saw that play a minute ago, 56-0. And W.S. Neal puts a whooping on Orange Beach a little bit, 44-15 there, Z.
Should be really interesting. Class 4A Region 1. Can't really figure those teams out. It should be good as the season moves along.
Yeah, we really should. Week 5 already next week, guys. Vote for our play of the week on the website. We'll see you next week.